Hey everybody, welcome back to Through a Different Lens. We took a long winter break, but we're back. So thanks for joining us again. With us today, we have me as usual, Kevin.
Hey, what's up? I'm Chandler.
And I'm Tyler.
Awesome. So today's discussion is going to be over Black Panther, the movie. And before we discuss that, spoilers, major spoilers. If you haven't seen the movie yet, probably don't watch this, but go watch it now and then come back and watch this.
Professor X dies.
Oh my lord. Well, you heard it here first. But yeah, so major spoilers, okay? So before we do anything, major spoilers. That was awesome. So with that, we sort of want to look into Black Panther and sort of see some things that we can take out that maybe reference the Bible or reference this Jesus thing. And we'll sort of just talk about that. So one of our big questions we had is, in the movie, right, we saw that vibranium was a big time deal that they had. It was a part of their culture, and Wakanda was a hidden city, right? Like it looked like a third world country, but really it was a beautiful, beautiful country. And they hid their gifts from the world until the end, right? Until the end where T'Challa comes out and says, hey, we want to do this. So my sort of question, my sort of thing is, how do we see this in the Christian world? How do we see this in our personal life as Christians? How do we hide things that should be displayed onto the world?
I don't necessarily think it's like any specific gift that we could, I mean, it could be. It's more of like what our services we could do. It's like God has given us these two hands. What can we do with these? One can hold a nail, one can hold a hammer, and boom, you're like building houses for Summit. Or it just, like I say, it really just depends on how you decide to use it.
Yeah.
And I think that's, I guess what you're talking, what you mean by like the gift that God gives us. It's our abilities, and what we can do to serve others.
That's really good.
What that made me think of is in John 13:35, Jesus says, by this the world will know you're my disciples, the love that you have for each other.
Yeah.
And I think that so often we lose sight of the love that we're supposed to have for one another and for the world due to disagreements. And we let ideas about theology or about how we think things should be or about our politics or anything. I mean, Marvel versus DC, that's a big one too.
Yeah.
Like, we can let all this stuff get in the way of the love that Jesus said would show people that we were his disciples. And so when I think of the vibranium and when I think of them hiding themselves away, I see the parallel to us not showing the love that we're called to show.
Yeah.
That we're not displaying that, not only to each other, but to the world as a whole.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, because again, sort of going negative, but bringing it positive is, I feel like the church has a lot to offer the world.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
As Christians, whether it's abilities, whether it's like financial, whether it's whatever it is, right? We have a lot to offer the world, and sadly, we keep it closed in a lot sometimes. And so, whenever I saw this parallel, I was really challenged to think about, what am I hiding? What am I not using correctly that would really benefit others, right? Or who would it benefit? Even if it's like my wife, as close as a person is to my wife, or someone I don't even know in a country that I'm going to visit sooner or later, right? How can I impact someone's life? But yeah, so going off of that too, so we saw Killmonger, right? Who was the evil guy in this movie.
Yep.
So he sort of had the idea first, right?
Yeah.
He had the idea of, hey, they have stuff that we need. Let's use it because I'm tired of being poor.
Yeah.
Right? I'm tired of seeing people suffer in my city. But he did it wrong.
Yeah, absolutely.
He came at it at a different way that wasn't necessarily really right. And so, what are your thoughts on that? Like, do you see that in real life? Is that something that we connect with Christianity, or?
I mean, like you were saying, like in the end, T'Challa does decide to reveal to the rest of the world, that what vibranium could do, and then like Killmonger had essentially the same idea. It's just his was a more violent, more aggressive, and just I'm trying to think of the word, ununifying vision, because he didn't think of it as let's help the whole world. He thought of it, let's help his one particular area of interest.
Yeah.
And just like he didn't want like unity. He wanted to be in control.
Yes.
And like you said, because they both essentially have the same idea. It's just it depends on know what your major overall intention is, if that makes any sense. What was the question?
absolutely.
Yeah, you're exactly on the right track, right? Like of going about the wrong idea, or having the right idea but going about it the wrong way, and what that can really do. Because again, that idea was a beautiful idea, right? I want to share something with
It's
the world.
like he thought what he was doing was the right thing. He didn't see himself as the villain.
Of course, which is the best villain. So
Exactly.
It's the best villain in anything.
The best villains are the ones you can sympathize with.
Yes. Oh.
They're not just
So
mindless evil
Killmonger
people.
was so good. I loved him so much.
Like the best villains aren't essentially evil.
Yeah.
They just might not have the best intention.
Yeah.
At least not for the overall.
Mustache twirling. You know, like I'm gonna take over the world, and yeah, he's like, no, I'm gonna do something that's good, but I'm gonna hurt some people. Yeah.
He wanted vengeance.
Yes.
Yeah, he didn't care.
He was
who
fueled
had
by
to
anger.
care.
Yes. Yes. Exactly.
What I see as parallels in Christianity when I think about that is I see the people that stand on the street corner with the sign that says repent or you're going to go to hell. The fire and brimstone, do this or God will smite you. Christianity, that does so much more harm than it does good. When I lived in Florida, there was a guy from this church who had decked his car all out that said, Jesus is the only way, sinners go to hell, God hates sin. And, taken out of context on their own, these can just be such polarizing things. But when you take it with the whole context of the Bible and who Jesus is and his love for us, then you see that those aren't hateful things, that it's all based out of love, but the way that it's twisted for that kind of fear-based Christianity, I feel like it only does damage to Christians and to the people that aren't believers that hear it and think, wow, that's what these guys believe in. That's the Jesus that these guys believe in. That's not the Jesus that I believe in. And so that's what I think of when I see Killmonger and his motivations, where he comes from a good heart. These people with fire and brimstone, they come from a good heart. They want to bring people to know Jesus. They just use fear and intimidation to get there.
It's kind of like, it's not, Christianity is supposed to be like, it's a free religion. You're not, bonded by any contract. I mean, you are, but it's not necessarily if you do this, you're not getting to heaven. It's just God holds you to this expectation. But he'll always love you no matter what. Whereas this dude in Killmonger, it's like, if you don't do this thing, well, then you're out of the club, or you're out of the tribe, or just whatever. So it's almost as if it's like a dictatorship. In a way.
No, absolutely. And he was very much, if you're not with me, you're against me.
Yeah.
And that's not how Jesus is.
Yeah.
Good point, man.
That's a really good point.
Yeah. Because he was a great villain, right, for a fictional movie. But man, if that was real life, that's a dictatorship, right? I think you're exactly right.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, but great movie. Yeah, definitely go see it. But thank you for joining us today. Thank you for watching Through a Different Lens. Thank you to our sponsor, Geico, who is always there for us. We're sponsored by Geico.
Whoa.
But thank you so much for watching. Tell your friends, subscribe, hit that subscribe button, so you know when our next one is, because we won't have a winter break this time because it's spring. So we'll be back hopefully next month. Yes, it's spring break right now currently, so that's good. But so hopefully we'll be back next month. We'll see you then. See you later.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Yay, team!
Right.
Yeah.
Good job, y'all.
Yeah.